Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that looks a decent ball. The less said about that pass, the better. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. That's gone for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Quality ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold chips it through. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's good play from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, great play! Gabriel finds himself offside. And that has left him in a heap. Aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckham. Well, there's the clearance. Costa Curta. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Gabriel, not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Information bulletin from the
Any
regional
strong
police
opinions on the
department.
first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
India really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to...
Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Goulet. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He can get that clear. Nicely aimed pass. And they've got rid. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he thumps it clear. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckenbauer. Santos applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Messi. Real chance here. And smartly reclaimed. Has a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Now, who's going to be first to this? Santos are looking to go... And Messi! India have... And the finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's on his way. Rodrigo, and the shot! He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That was a given. It always was.
Rodrigo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Santos have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Has a look and has a go.
3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Gerrard. And that's it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello,
Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So off we go then. And he's searching through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball.
Oh, that is asking for real chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, no joy this time. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. That's really well cleared. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Not the best. Fires from distance. Well, that's been cut out, well played. So what can they make of this? He is just caressing the ball. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Stoichkov. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Stoichkov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. Adams. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time getting close now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Adams cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gallagher. And that could set him on his way. And that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take it.
He's having a hit! Forward tracking, has a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
The ball's gone astray. And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
71,649.
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He could be in here. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gallagher gets it away. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Valverde, just about up to 75 minutes. Gallagher, nice bit of trickery. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep. Gallagher!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A waste.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. David Villa coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
That is good alertness. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Adams gets it away. Oh, strongly challenged there. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they've caught Reed. Now who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
So what do you
reminder to
take
let
away
you
from
know
it all,
that you'll
Jim?
be able to
Well,
catch
there was a
today's
distinct
match
lack of
broadcast
clarity
live on
or
our club's
commitment
FM
in
station.
everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's ambitious. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's been given away. It could be in here. He's through and all alone. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Sporting have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
India have got it back and they'll have another go.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 24 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And he's let fly. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost half an hour in now. That's a nicely weighted pass. Great, and the finish! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. followed up with an unerring finish.
Number 15.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Luis Suarez engages and forces him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nico Williams. And it's De Bruyne. Schneider. He's in space and looking for options.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through.
A quick
But look
reminder
across
today
the other
that
way,
smoking
and
is
there is
only allowed
nothing
in
short
areas shown
of
on this map.
absolute
Thank you
deflation.
for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
India now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Messi. And here's Suarez. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's become a case of men against boys. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Chance! Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 15, Gabriel Batistuta.
Sporting are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that looks a good... Batistuta! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Batistuta has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Luis Suarez stood up well to him there. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Out of play for a throw. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Time and again they are repelled.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance, must be! And the shot! He has done it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 80 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Suarez. Hits one! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Lionel Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sporting are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that's delightful. Well, there's the clearance. Nico Williams.
There will be 5
Has
times.
snuffed out the danger. It's a throw-in. De Bruyne, 5 minutes to add. And here's Suarez. Batistuta. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Today that parking in the area around
Your
the stadium
reflections
is
then,
strictly
Jim.
forbidden.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. No way through. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it's come loose. He's gone forward. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Forlan. And that could set him on his way.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Carlos. And here's Torres. Played into space out wide. Roberto Carlos. Heads it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what's he done? Beckenbauer. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Conte. And it's Fernando Torres.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
The attendance for this match.
There they go, hunting again.
649.
And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, no joy this time. Conte. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Messi, he's in a great position.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forlan, he is through here. And the ball's a good one here. Torres proves just a little bit too strong. Gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. Suarez gets flagged offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Suarez. Takes on his marker. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have
Hello,
too much
everybody,
riding on it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. He's looking for the runner here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Pass somewhat off target. Son Heung-min. Now Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ponte. And he was quick to react.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Kante gets over and intercepts. Adams, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Bastoni attempts a clearance. He's gone for goal! And he's there to get it away. And that is a little Foden! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Williams has a go! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 34 minutes is number 18, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? No mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 42 minutes is number 11.
That really is quite
Vinicius
fabulous.
Junior.
All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's found a way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Mbappe. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Good effort from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Williams. He is through here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Aim forwards. Foden. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Son Heung-min. Foden. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Nicely weighted ball.
India showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
There will be a throw-in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is picked out.
Well timed, excellent interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. João Cancelo. Oh, easy pickings there. First quarter of an hour gone.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That's a sharp pass. Foden. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. That has ended up in no man's land. Son Heung-min. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Out to the right. Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 35 minutes is number 9, Adriano.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Son Heung-min.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Foden looking to get on the end of this. Could be danger here. Chance! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 41 minutes is number 11.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
India grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great hits! Goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Those of you making their way home
It
on
is
public
quite a game,
transportation today,
breathless
please watch
and
the screen
laced
for
with
train
excitement.
departure times from
Well, it
all
remains
local major
very
stations.
delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe. Foden. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its...
Great chance! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 58 minutes is
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
David Villa. Substitution.
Hernandez.
Saint-Germain.
60 minutes played,
Adriano.
and he was quick to
Coming on the
react.
field is number 7, Robert Lewandowski. The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Decent hit! There's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Goal!
And that really
After
is
66
so
minutes is
impressive.
Well, from the
Number
moment he
11,
got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
We have got
11,
ourselves a game here.
David Villa.
Listen, goals
Number
change games,
4,
and that has changed the whole
Messi.
complexion of this one.
Number
They have the
6,
momentum now.
Neymar. Number
And
8,
that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
coming on the field. Number
Williams.
42, Musiala. Number 19.
That is a little
Cristiano
undercooked.
Ronaldo. Number 14.
That's what has to be done now, no
Iniesta.
question about it.
Number
This is a
5,
really front-footed
Guti.
approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
That's an excellent interception. João Cancelo clears.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
India are looking to break at pace.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Musiala. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Cruyff plays it short. Cristiano Ronaldo! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
How would you
to
sum
please
up what we've
kindly
witnessed,
remove
Jim?
any cards
India
from
can
the
be
program.
quite proud of themselves despite the result, and I'm pleased to listen to the applause they're receiving for a gutsy show.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what... And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Batistuta. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe towering forward here. Foden. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 10 minutes.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
India breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And back to the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. India take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. There will be a throw-in. And here's Foden. That has been cut short. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked his way through. Messi, great hit! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 14 minutes is...
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played into space out wide. And here's Bellingham. And Cruyff! And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. Nico Williams. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the keeper's got it again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beraldo. Now it's Foden. Now it's Batistuta. Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. Shakes to shoot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's found a way through. There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick. Good effort from distance. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here, and that has left him in a heap. And now they can clear their lines. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Foden. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's looking for the runner here. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
That's headed upfield. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Batistuta! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Foden goes steaming forward. De Ligt makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a sweet ball, that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great pick out. Now it's Bellingham. Big chance, corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Cleared away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got tall. And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 9.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Iniesta. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Batistuta.
There will be 5
He's had a
minutes.
shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done. And that is that. India suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis